What happened in the last few days is Pokemon anime history, and that's absolutely not an exaggeration. Genuinely, it's something that none of us ever imagined would happen, and I'm so excited to talk all about it now. So before that, a little bit of context. Way back in early 2011, at the start of the Black and White anime, something huge happened. A whole story arc in the anime was created, but then cancelled at the very last minute. These were 2 episodes, originally planned to be Black and White episode 23 and episode 24, and the episodes were titled Team Rocket vs Team Plasma Part 1 and Part 2. These 2 episodes were fully written, fully animated, fully voice acted. They were literally completed episodes. They were about to air, dude, but then less than a week before the episodes were supposed to air, a tragic and powerful earthquake and tsunami happened in Japan. Sadly, because of that tragedy, the 2 Team Rocket vs Team Plasma episodes never aired. They were completely pulled from the schedule and replaced with other Black and White episodes, and it seems to be because the episodes featured seismic activity and also the destruction of a city, and of course, both of those things would have been incredibly insensitive to air during the aftermath of a real-world disaster. And although the 2 episodes were planned to be aired later on in the year, that never ended up happening. Team Rocket vs Team Plasma Part 1 and Part 2 never aired. They never aired once. And so, for that reason, these episodes have been lost media for 12 whole years. These episodes were literally just wiped from existence, man. They were deleted completely, and they were never ever mentioned again, and they were completely retconned out of the anime. They were treated like they never existed, you know? And dude, hear me when I say that these 2 episodes being removed from the schedule, literally days before they were about to air, this was absolutely huge at the time. It's widely accepted in the community that the removal of these 2 episodes are a huge part in why the Black and White anime felt a little bit messy and unplanned, because think about it, those 2 episodes were probably the most important 2 episodes in the entire Black and White anime at that point. They were meant to be the beginning of the Team Plasma arc. Team Plasma were intended to be a huge part of the entire Black and White anime, similar to how Team Galactic were in Diamond and Pearl. Team Plasma's storyline was meant to span the entire Black and White anime. Their story was originally intended to be based on the Black and White 1 Team Plasma, you know, the Team Plasma that fans love and adore, and so these 2 episodes being completely deleted meant that the writers and the animators had to replan and rework a huge part of the entire Black and White anime. Literally the most integral starting point of the entire storyline of the series. It had to be completely removed days before it was set to air, so the writers and the animators and the show's staff, they had to panic and try to figure out how to fix it and how to make a new storyline at the very last minute, and that was why the Black and White anime felt a little bit all over the place and a little bit unplanned. The entire Team Plasma storyline, like I said, was shifted from being a whole series thing, a deeply complex story similar to the games, to being just a short and quite generic arc at the end of the series. And then the role of Team Rocket in the anime had to be reworked completely too, because it was originally intended to be related to Team Plasma, and everything they were setting up in the first 20 episodes for Team Rocket had to be thrown out the window too. The character of Piers, a really important character, a Team Rocket agent, he had to be completely written off the show, and then Luca had to be written out of the series too, and then really important characters like Getsus and N and Reshiram and Zekrom, they had to be completely reworked and overhauled and changed because their entire storylines were completely removed from the show because those 2 episodes couldn't air. Genuinely, all of these things had to be completely overhauled, and because of that, the overall structure of the entire Black and White anime had to be overhauled too. A lot of people really don't like the Black and White anime, and it's quite widely accepted in the community that a big reason why that could be is because most of the series had to be completely replanned and changed at the very last minute because, like I said, the Team Rocket vs Team Plasma episodes were cancelled. So this was a huge deal, genuinely huge, and sadly most of us have accepted that at this point we'll never ever get to experience those 2 episodes. I mean, it's been 12 years since those episodes were deleted, and other than the preview trailer and a few clips and screenshots here and there, we've never seen anything else about those episodes. Or at least we hadn't until just a couple of days ago, man, because I can't believe I'm saying this, but the entire script of the Team Rocket vs Team Plasma episodes, Part 1 and Part 2, have now officially been leaked. You heard me right, the scripts of the lost episodes are now available for everyone to read, and I can't believe I'm saying that. It's absolutely surreal. We never thought this would happen, man. Black and White is one of my favourite seasons ever, and getting to experience the the beginning of the original plan for that anime, getting to read the story of the 2 lost episodes, it's genuinely history, man. And this is all because of a user on Bulba Garden, Objection Man, who's a fan of the anime just like us, and he somehow managed to find someone who owns the original script of the episodes, and that dude was willing to share it with the entire world. This is such a huge contribution to the history of the anime, so now we have some insight into how the story of the black and white anime was supposed to go, how the black and white anime was originally intended to be. I've linked the translated scripts of Team Rocket vs Team Plasma Part 1 and Part 2 in the video description and the pinned comment, and I genuinely urge you all to read the script, because it's genuinely fantastic, man. Seriously fantastic. It really would have been such a brilliant and amazing and mature start to what would have been an incredible storyline spanning the entire black and white anime. Man, Team Plasma and Team Rocket would have been so cool in that series, if only everything hadn't been overhauled. And when I say that so many amazing things happened in the script of these 2 episodes, I'm really not kidding. Giovanni in the spotlight, Getsus being introduced, teasers of a massive Zekrom and Reshiram storyline to come in the future, the Sunglasses Krokorok returning and helping Ash to battle Team Plasma and Team Rocket, a huge war in Castelia City between Team Plasma and Team Rocket, the return of Luca, Pikachu being overcharged by containing the energy of the Meteor Knight. Man, this deleted story arc really was something special. It really was. It was looking so promising, dude. I really wonder what the black and white anime would have ended up like overall, and how much fans would have loved it overall if these 2 episodes and this overall storyline didn't get removed from the schedule, and if so much of the series didn't have to be overhauled and rewritten at the very last minute. But hey, now that we have the scripts of the 2 episodes at long last, we finally have some insight into how it could have been. Something that's really funny is that for a whole decade now, there's been a huge rumor in the community that Ash's Oshawott was supposed to evolve, and that Ash was supposed to catch Krokorok, both in the Team Rocket vs Team Plasma episodes. But now we know that both of those rumors, both of those things, they were completely lies, they were completely fake. Neither of those things happened in the script, but man, those rumors were massive in the early 2010s. So yeah, whoever made up those fake rumors back then, they must be feeling pretty smug and pretty evil right now. So yeah, I think that's just about everything that I could possibly say about this situation. Pokemon anime history has really been made. The lost episodes have been restored in the form of their original scripts, and we can finally see what the black and white anime was setting up to be before a lot of it had to be overhauled. Once again, check out the scripts using the links below. You really won't want to miss them because they're so awesome, dude. Thank you again to the people who released the scripts publicly to everyone, and be sure to let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you all think. How do you think the anime would have changed if these episodes aired? Be sure to hit the thumbs up button and the subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. I would really appreciate it because we're on the road to 150,000 subscribers. And yeah, that's probably gotta be everything. Just like in my previous video, I'm really sick in real life still. I've got a really sore throat and a cough. So yeah, if I sounded a little bit under the weather in this video, then that's why. I hope it wasn't too bad though. And now, thank you all so much for watching, and best wishes until we meet again.